Hey y'all, it's Heel Heat time.
Hi everybody, welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles, and this is our Ring of Honor show for the week. Let's jump right into it. First match of the show was Kyle O'Reilly versus AJ Styles, and what can only be described as phenomenal. No pun intended. Kyle O'Reilly showed exactly why he should be in there with a guy of AJ Styles' caliber. AJ, is AJ Styles. They put on a great match. I believe it went about roughly 25-30 minutes. Good back and forth action. If you don't regularly watch Ring of Honor, I strongly suggest you go to their website and check this show out. Watch this match. See a guy like Kyle O'Reilly, who's a younger guy, stepping up to the level of one of the true best wrestlers in the world. And see just a great, amazing wrestling match. AJ picks up the win at the end. After a very hard-fought battle, Kyle O'Reilly made it look like he belonged, and he definitely does. Next up, we have a segment with The Decade coming out. Talk about Tadarius Thomas maybe not listening to them so well, so they're bringing in a friend to help teach him, and what better teacher than Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. If you guys aren't familiar with Adam Pearce, he formerly was in Ring of Honor, and he was formerly the booker of Ring of Honor. He does a lot of wrestling out in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Just a great veteran, a great wrestler all around. He did the TNA Gut Check segment about a year and a half back. Great, solid wrestler. They only showed clips of it, just little pieces of the action. Adam Pearce wins the match with a pile driver. You want to teach a kid old school, you do it with an old school move. I would have liked them to show the full match more than the clips, but I'm guessing between the two full matches they showed, there were time constraints, which I think they would be better served if they did promos or something to that effect, but that's just my opinion. Last but not least, we have what can only be called a tag team dream match. Mark and Jay, the Briscoe brothers, versus Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. And being a tag team wrestling fan as I am, this is a match that I've always wanted to see. This is a match that I think could steal the show on any card. They go out there, their styles are different. It's interesting, it's fun, it's unique. Young Bucks, probably two of the most talented wrestlers in the world. The Briscoe brothers right there with them. Briscoe's more of a brawling style. The Young Bucks are more of a high-flying, innovative style. Not to say that the Briscoes can't do high-flying and the Bucks can't do brawling, but just an amazing match by both teams. Go out there and prove why they're both on the short list of the great tag teams in wrestling today. I would put these two teams, The Addiction, which is formerly Bad Influence, Daniels and Kazarian, The Ascension from WWE and NXT, maybe the American Wolves. I mean, there's a very short list, and an indie tag team worst case scenario who absolutely blow my mind every time I see them. I would probably put those guys as the short list of the best tag teams in the world, in my opinion. But an awesome match. Briscoe brothers pick up the win. Everybody shakes hands afterwards, which is kind of funny with the Young Bucks. They always play that up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Young Bucks and shaking hands, you'll find out. But anyway, I digress. We'll go right into our ratings for the show. We have a 1 to 5 scale here, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. I'm going to give the show a solid 5. 2 good, very good, solid matches. Great matches. 1 weird, chopped up match. I wouldn't... Overall, it didn't hurt the product because of how great the other 2 matches are, but just a little bit weird. The only detractor I would take from the show, in my opinion. But basically, That's all I have to say about that. My name is George Coles, and this has been another episode of Heel Heat.